This topic was spurred from the gentleman who asks AI different things about spirituality, which I find interesting. A lot of times, it quote unquote, the AI will say, all they're doing is pulling from people on the internet to say it. That, how do I? 98, 99% of the time, it's spot on, but there's still some information missing, like always, right? Especially in expansion, there's new parts and pieces, there's new puzzle pieces, there's new. I, that was a post-traumatic moment because I've been dealing with some tech stuff that how many buttons does it need to take to accomplish? Apparently, more than I'm willing to do. So I'm having to hire people to do it. I'm looking forward to the holographic levels where we can just, yeah. The, I don't know why I know that that's going to be great. It's like I've already utilized it somewhere else on the timeline. Not a line. All of time happening all at once. I'm certain I've utilized it and therefore know it's going to be easy. And yeah, it's been in movies, but no, my hands. But I guess since we're all consciousness, your hands are my hands just as equally, vice versa, and everywhere else, which is even more weird. Okay, I've trailed off. What was my point? Oh, right. He was asking about melanin. Okay, this level of interest has entered my existence on numerous occasions in a lot of different ways. I don't know that I can combine them into one video, but I'll tell you, as children, we slowly wake to this world around the age of 7, okay? I've had the unique opportunity to get to homeschool 2 from their beginning, and to watch that happen is in the whole other area I now want to incorporate and do, as well as a third area that's necessary for how I healed wounds of my own so that more can learn that one as well. So all of this, it's a lot to create a galaxy and then to bring it down onto Earth. To keep focus of this particular topic, when my youngest was about 7, right there in the middle of our house, he stops in his tracks. I shit you not. He just stopped and he's looking at his hands. And I'm watching him because we were doing different things and obstacle courses. I don't know what we were doing that day. All I remember is him stopping in his tracks and doing this. And then going, why aren't I black? I'm supposed to be black and white as fuck. Dude, you just now arriving, you're just now getting here. Oh, right, he's 7. He's just now noticing that this kid has had so many inclinations of his past life that I could talk in a whole video about it. I have no doubt in my mind from so many experiences before that day and birth in that day that point towards his past life. My first, just as equally, there's not as nuanced in celebratory. It was a different, and I'm not going to get there either. How do I? My point. One, also, before I go further and get to the main point of this, I'm a mixed bag of walking flesh suit of multiple ethnicities, races, backgrounds, especially both sides of my parents. I haven't done the, ancestry, take the swab or whatever. I haven't done that. I had pause on it, and now I know why. And And I wonder, did I create that or did I sense it beforehand? At any rate, both of my parents paid for the background to find the ancestry thing, not so much the suave thing, but the background information. And we are eclectic on both sides. And then you put all that together. At some point along the way in my healing process, I just stopped. I realized, wow, that's a lot of DNA going on. That's a lot of different. And then I realized a lot of them have fought along the way, like German and French and Scottish. And I mean, if I just started listing them, I stopped and I was like, you know what? Everybody get along in there. Then I sat with my DNA and insisted upon that. But you know what else I realized? Were the rainbow children. And the prophecy continuously said the whole world's going to change once the rainbow children. What? What was the full prophecy? I haven't heard it in a while. And my whole time was this concept of to change it for the next 7 generations. It's happening right now. So, and that doesn't even discuss my past lives and shapes and forms and colors and your past life. Wouldn't that mean in some degree we're all rainbow? Genetically, I understand some lines, they're very clean. It's only one race level, clean. You see, even I was taught too that we're mutt and dirty from interracial. I was taught that so much in my life as a child, like listening to these things. And I thought, well, Bible Belt area, so whatever goes along with that. But I truly, for a long time, felt there was something wrong with me because of that. I have the original. Okay, both of my grandfathers on both sides. All of this is coming out incoherent. I'm going to leave it anyways. My point. His last life. Oh, I sat with it at one point. What if, while he was a Black person and undoubtedly in a certain entertainment area, what if he didn't like white people so much, so he was reborn into being not only white, but the whitest motherfucker? I mean, he's so pale. The optometrist has told him always wear sun shades, especially here in Alaska when the sun is up higher in the summer, because he is so fair. So he has none, right? But his intellect and insight of spirituality, both of my children, obviously apple not far from the tree, but also their placements in their 12th house, and I could go on and on. They're naturally telepathically connected, energy level, both of them since very young, and even now as they're aging, it hasn't gone away. The intuition, the hearing other people and not understanding, wow, I'm picking that up, so I'm able to help them sort it. And we have no melanin if you think about it. I've heard this, that the melanin is the strongest, and across different cultures that I've worked with, nearly all at this point, including India, and the only one missing really is Mongolia level and Samoa. There are strengths in all of the DNA. Oh, and I'm just now realizing this is why for the rainbow, because we're bringing all of it together instead of all this separation. Because past lives play a role, and the ethnicities inside of. We're deeper than the color of our skin.